So in this job, what we done was we had to do the front for roofing and painting. We had to cantilever. Well, we were meant to cantilever. Actually, I'll show you out here, right? So the whole plan was to catch them beams there, catch them all the way back, and then catch this gable end. So we had 3 IBC tanks here to catch them, hold the weight down. But after having to raise the beams up a bit higher just to get out that roof part, when we took the legs out that were inside, it was like a bouncy castle. So what we had to do instead was, cross here now, I'll show you. What we had to do was extend onto these beams and bring them across and catch them onto that scaffold, lace and brace, and that took the bounce over then. Then we have all around the single story part, a little bit up there at the chimney. Then yeah, so it's all for plastering and painting and roofing. So roofing, plastering, painting, all in that combination. Like a little rhythm. But yeah, this job was a mega job. Took the lads 6 days to put that up. Should have been 5, but they had to adjust the height of the cantilever and beam because we didn't look at the drawings. And we didn't see the little flat roof in it, but look, it's okay. And anyway, so this is it here. The new BT hats as well. Merch dropping soon. No, any messing. But yeah, so we had front and the big whopper gable there. See it all there. So she's absolutely gorgeous. But yeah, this one will be up for these 20 something weeks. So probably running there, what's that, March maybe, give or take. And yeah, so absolutely stunning of a job. Big up Sean, Rayo and Ryan for getting this done. They got it done nicely as well. We also had to do down that single story part. It's like 600 square meters in this job. And they had the beams as well on top of that, so it was good. And the lads had to hang out the beams with the harnesses because they couldn't stand on the roof because of the height difference. So it was an absolute monster of a job, an absolute lump of a job, which we're smashing out of the park every day of the week. I'm also going to show you is the temporary roof we done as well. I'll get that in this video. I'm going to go head over there now. I actually done that. I was the main scaffolder and that, just to get it done perfection, you know. The boss always has to come in and do everything right. No, only messing. But yeah, it was a good lump of us. So this job, as you can see, there's the builders there. Tank Forest Construction. Mark, a gentleman of a man. But yeah, that's this job over and out. And then we're going to jump to the next one. So we're just up on the roof now. An absolute fabulous job done. Everything all kept watertight. Right the way around. All the way around the sides. Right up. Opening there for the loading bay. All the way across there. The screen across there. And yeah, now I'm not happy with the gap there and the gap there. So that's going to get sorted. Connor, you're coming back to finish that. But did this round. Yeah. This is the job out here for PG Construction in Temple Oak, Terranure area. At the main man Chippy Roach is on. He's down there. We're going to now wind them up. Yeah, good job done here. We absolutely smashed this out of the park. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of beams in this. The fall going out towards the back and down onto the flat roof there. And then it's draining into the gutters, down to the downpipe, into the storage then. And also, if you can see around here. So, scaffold's all perfect here for the roof. But if you look down there, there's an asbestos roof. But we needed to get that side of the chimney. So what I had to do was, I actually done this roof. Ran 21-foot tube across the 3 standards up there, check fitting, same on this side. Cantilevered them out the way, spliced them, check tubed them, put a 5-foot tube and swivels up there, and that matched the height of the scaffold up there for the beams. So all check fitting, everything all check fitting. Yeah, that was good. And then kind of the shrink wrapper, done the roof part there, and then put the separate screen in here so there wasn't a big gap of where they're getting in. But yeah, good job done here. Amazing job done here. I say, what are we at now? We're the 3rd of December, so I say we could probably be after Christmas so this comes down. But we'll see what way it works out. I think the builder might want it down before Christmas, but we'll see. We'll see what way it goes. Right, we'll go down here in the lake here now. That's the plan. Have a look at this roof one more time. Look at that. Gorgeous. Now I'm actually going to get the drone out. I'm going to do a little drone wrap around of the whole outside of it so you can see everything from the outside view and show you what that's like. So we jump to the drone now. Right, so Kieran was too busy there to give us thoughts on the temporary roof, but he has mentioned to me and he has mentioned to the builder that it's one of the best roofs he's worked underneath in his career. And he's been around donkey's years now, probably 10, 12 years, I forget. But he said it's a good roof. But now we're going to jump back to the lads in Malahide and see how they're getting on. I'm a bleeding scaffolding, not a YouTuber. Oh, man, if you want me to do YouTube, it's next 200 quid. Bro, no, it's an extra 200 quid on top of the wages a week. So now we're going to hop on to the GoPro, we're running, stripping the scaffolding, and then also we'll be heading over to our job for MJ Duncan, where Ryan is also wearing the GoPro, stripping the internal scaffold. So that job that you're at the scene there was for Clank Force Construction. I never managed to get to do a walk around of the job because I got a phone call and I had to fly off. But as you can see, the lads are working away hard there. Like always, great crew, that crew. Sean's the main man there. So they managed to get that gable down and the front right the way up to the beams down and the single story section down. So tomorrow they're going to go in there. They're going to get a truck full first thing, send Rayo back down to the yard. Sean and Ryan are going to stay there stripping, and then as soon as Rayo comes back, going to get everything onto the truck and gone. That's that job fully done. So tomorrow is more or less a job unlocked for them boys. But that's this week's episode wrapped up. If you liked the episode, don't forget to let me know in the comments, like and subscribe and share it on all your social medias. See you after.